So you got your pen, you got your fingers, but here's another cool way of actually doing, making your holes. If you're using a multiple tray setup like this, all you gotta do is go like this, press down a little bit. Ooh, there you go. There's two ways you can plant your seeds. One way is like this, where you just kind of tap it into your hands, or if you want to go ahead and from the packet directly go into the hole, you can certainly do that. All right, and I'll cover them up. I'm just going to put a little bit more on the top. And again, I'm not pressing down really hard. Just a little bit of pressure just to kind of keep it flat. And there's our planting part. And of course, this is when you definitely want to put in your your labels, because if you don't, you may forget. I will definitely forget. Usually on the label, I will put the veggie, the variety, and of course the date. Now when it comes to watering, obviously this is wet already, you don't need to water now. If you're using a tray system like this, what you'll want to do, there's basically different ways that you can water. The most common way to water is using a physical property called capillary action, and basically it's to where the water is going to wick upward. So you got your tray in here, and what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and water inside your tray, and I'm not going to go all the way, but you water inside the tray rather than in here, and the idea is the water in here is going to come up through the holes in the cell pack and water it from going from bottom to top. Now if you want to water it from the top, you can certainly do that. You can just kind of water it, you know, like that, and go ahead and water it downward. But it's a lot more efficient if you're going to water, basically it's more efficient if you do it through just throwing the water in the tray. All right, so these are some pepper seeds that I started. And earlier on, you're probably wondering what the little extra stick was. Well, you may not be able to see in the video. You'll have to take my word on it if you don't. I'm kind of filling the soil in, you know, it looks and it feels pretty dry. You know, they're not wilting, but you know, the soil is really dry, so I probably need to water them. Or do I? Take this thing out, and this thing is going all the way down. That part of the stick is wet. So basically what you see here is the case to where the top is dry, but the soil inside underneath is actually wet. It's not totally foolproof, but these same little wooden sticks they use for your labels, you now got a water meter. And of course there's also the finger water meter, and it's already built in. And by the way, you already have 10 of them. You can use this for your seeds as well as outside in your garden.